This year has been something that I could never have predicted.
2020 has been incredible. It's been scary, it's been uncertain.
For me, 2020 was a chaotic roller coaster that I have learnt a lot on, however would love to not ride again.
We were on high alert quite early. Back in January was when we wrote our first guideline. I don't think any of us could foresee how quickly and rapidly things would change.
The moment I realised 2020 wasn't going to be an easy year was when, in my third day in this role, I went to an outbreak facility, and then the next 24 hours after that I was furloughed for 2 weeks.
For the first 4 months from March, I was working doing welfare checks with all the hotels around Melbourne, and then the Alfred kind of took over and stood up a health hotel, so I was asked to do clinical team leading shifts there.
We've been asked to set up a remote working for all the users within Alfred. Say in a day-to-day pre-COVID, only roughly 50 users used to log in from remotely, but that has changed, and the new setup was to be 2,500 users needs to log on at one time.
Every decision we had to make, we had to think differently. It was really very much business as usual. However, the way we did our business was very, very different.
We have stopped all the clinical trials. We deployed some of the staff to the COVID-19 surveillance team in order to support the contact tracing.
When I was furloughed, at first I was quite anxious. I wasn't really sure if I had COVID, and it dawned on me that maybe I could be spreading it to my loved ones.
With patients, the challenging time was all this PPE gear affecting our communication with them. We wanted to relay our health teachings to them, but it's hard for them to understand.
No delineation between work and home, sort of personal issues, I think has been a little bit of a challenge for everybody.
You're representing the Alfred, but you're also a mother, a wife or a daughter, so there's the rest of life that goes on. But you have to be on your game, and you have to take the lead for the patients.
Not being able to see my family has been really challenging, but because of Teams I feel really connected. So in a funny kind of way, I actually feel that this has brought us a bit closer together.
My team are they're so remarkable. I don't think I have enough words to say how grateful I am to them and how well we've all worked to get us through.
We saw a lot of people that lost their jobs, that were living alone, very isolated, but we have a fantastic emergency psych liaison team here, and we all work together to try and get the best outcomes for the patients.
Seeing a patient that we had for 120 days get wheeled out with a smile on his face after I don't know how many shifts I looked after him when he was so sick, just made every drop of sweat worth it.
I'm super proud of everyone I work with within the hotel support service, as well as my colleagues at Alfred Centre.
It's kind of like our second family here.
We all lean on each other for support, and if we all help each other out, then we can give the best care to the patients.
It's not just one shift of care, it's 24-hour care. Every patient has different requirements at different times, and without the teamwork and coming together, not just nursing but medical, allied health, ward support, we really wouldn't have been able to deliver the care that we were able to this year.